Hello, good morning. My name is Miguel Mora. I'm going to talk about the Falkland Island. The content uh, of this presentation is Falkland Island Descript Report and about the language. Introduction. In order to understand the culture of the country, we must know its economy, political, and social reality, as well as its cultural diversity. Cultural diversity brings favorable changes to the nation, and one of the main factors that are achieved when these languages, Falkland does not escape this reality. Falkland Island Descript Report. Population. Falkland Island is home to approximately 3,300 people. Its residents are of at least 60 different nationalities. Almost 70% of the population are permanent residents, and the remaining 30% are temporary migrants. Falkland Islands economy has, has gone hand in hand with increasing political autonomy. In 29, a new constitution came into force, providing for a democratic region of self-government with election every year. In 2013, 99.8% of Icelanders who took part in a local referendum on the status of the island said they wanted to remain British. The island also exports wool and meat, and agriculture is the second largest employment sector, accounting for 10% of the total. Its economic growth is framed by a gross domestic product (GDP) per capita of $103,000. It was as high as Monaco, Switzerland, and Norway. Unemployment is below 1% in the last 5 years, and inflation has not exceeded 3%. Health and education are free. The main sources of incomes come from fishing and tourism. The island also exports wool and meat, and agriculture is the second largest employment sector, accounting for 10% of the total. About the languages. While English is the official language, Spanish is the second most spoken language in numerical terms of the island. Spanish is spoken by 42% of the population, and 11% of Icelanders practice it at home. Spanish is arguably by most widely spoken non-official languages, but Spanish will not be here in public conversation on the island, as there is social condemnation. This may be due to the fact that most Spanish speakers are fluent in English and Spanish is not needed in public. Um, Interestingly, the common language is fishing in Spanish is due to the fact that fishing exploration is the hands of the Spanish capital in conjunction with English. The most interesting thing about the fishing fleet is that half of them are Spanish. So the captain, the officer, and the common position speak Spanish. And the crew that is from Peru, Indonesia, and part of Africa ends up learning Spanish. The Spanish language is taught on the island both in a school and privately. Icelanders consider Spanish essential to their future working life, particularly those interested in tourism and fishing. Thank you.